This is going to be a quick recap on a play that happened on June 9th of this year on NAKD. So first thing I saw with this play was that it was a first green day, pretty solid gap here from the 67-cent range up to past $1. And on this particular morning, the float was 7.11 million. So at this point in time at 9:31, the whole float has already rotated, which is a positive sign. So first thing I did was mark some key levels, clear resistance at the $1.13 area. Then I took a look at it in space. And again, marked some key resistance areas. In addition, another thing that I saw from this 180-day chart was that this has a pretty solid history of failing whenever it tries to move. Can't sustain a spike for more than, I'd say, a morning. And I'm not exactly sure what the catalyst was for this move. I think it was just sympathy with a lot of other plays going on at this point in time. So I'm not buying this move right now at the 0.97 area. I'd like to see more consolidation. And I'd also like to see a double bottom, higher lows, or something of that nature before I get in. To me, this is still in a pretty solid downtrend, coming off of that pre-market high. It did put in a nice low of day here at 0.85. Clear support at 0.85. It's getting rejected by the VWAP area right now too. So we've developed a range between VWAP and this 0.85 area. So now particularly at this point in time, I want to see this hold, 0.88 area. And I'd like to see a little bit more movement in this area. Still a little early to get in. The volume right now is 10 million shares on the day, which is way over its float, so it's starting to rotate. Which I personally like. It's a good sign of interest. So it looks like this 0.89 area is holding. So if this were to start moving above VWAP, I would take this as my risk level. And right now it looks like there's some higher lows. So I'd be getting my entry ready. Risking off of this 0.89 area, hopefully to flip above VWAP, break high of day, and then continue ideally up to the pre-market high level. In addition to the price action move, I also want to see a volume increase and more bids come in specifically around this area where it's had resistance before. Still just waiting. If this ends up coming back down below this 0.89 area, there's no play for me. I'm just going to let it fade. But if it breaks 0.89 and holds this low of day area, I would still keep it on a scanner just to see if we can get a reversal out of it. but at this point, still no action yet. So I would like to see this level hold. So it didn't. So that just means I have to wait longer. So if this holds, this 0.88, 0.87 area, I'm going to move my risk down 0.87. So now to me, this is very clear. This is a higher low. Did not touch its low a day at 0.84, 0.85. So now again, I'm getting my entry order ready. It's a huge 1,000 size bid right here. I don't know if that's real or fake. And it went away. And it's back at 0.9. If I zoom out just a little bit, you can see how this downtrend looks like it's ending with this higher low. A break above VWAP would be a confirmation and a point of entry. This is looking good. And again, I'd really like to see volume increase as it crosses the VWAP. And there we go. Be getting an entry in around 0.96, 0.97. And we have the volume increase, which is good. So at this point, I've put my entire position on. Risk is this 0.88, 0.87 range. New high day. See if it can hold the $1 area. It's a key level. And it's holding. So I'm just letting this work right now. I have my exit ready, split into thirds. And I would be selling a third right now. Just locking some in, still have a majority of my position. Again, price target is 115 range right here. And at this point, if it can't hold the VWAP range, I would cut it. Looks like it's having some trouble at 110. and it just broke. And I'll be getting the rest of my position out right now. 117, 118, fantastic. And I will be completely out right now. Could not have asked for a better turn of events. It's looking really extended right now. I would not hold above this level because it's so extended. It would need to come back down near VWAP or bounce off of it in order to consider another position. But for now, completely out and just watching it.